If you've ever stared at a mirror, stepped onto a scale, or wondered where those extra pounds actually go when you lose them, you're not alone. For decades, myths and misconceptions have swirled around fat loss. Some say fat simply melts away. Others believe it turns into muscle. The truth is far more fascinating and rooted in the elegant, invisible machinery running inside your body every second. Let's dive deep, zooming into the microscopic world beneath your skin, and follow the journey of fat as it's transformed, mobilized, and ultimately released. To start, let's answer a deceptively simple question. What is fat? Underneath your skin, nestled around your organs, and even between muscle fibers, yellowish tissue forms a dynamic energy bank. Here, round, plump cells called adipocytes store triglycerides, compact bundles made from 3 fatty acids attached to a glycerol backbone. These triglycerides are the currency your body saves for lean times, crafted from the calories you've eaten in excess, whether those came from bread, steak, or avocado. Fat is not an enemy. It's a survival mechanism honed by millions of years of evolution. In eras of scarcity, these reserves kept our ancestors alive. But in modern life, with food everywhere and movement optional, these fat stores can become burdensome. So how do we convince our bodies to cash in those reserves? The process begins with an energy deficit. Every day, your body spends energy just to keep you alive. Your heart beats, your brain thinks, your lungs draw breath, and muscles move. All of this costs calories. If you eat fewer calories than you burn, your body faces a shortfall. It must fill the gap by drawing on its internal stores, primarily your fat cells. But making fat available for burning isn't as simple as flipping a switch. Key hormones orchestrate the process. Insulin, for example, is the gatekeeper. When you eat, insulin rises and tells your body to store energy. When insulin drops, such as between meals or during exercise, it's a green light for fat release. Glucagon and epinephrine also join the chorus, signaling your body to break down stored fuel and mobilize it for use. Cortisol, the stress hormone, acts as a double-edged sword. Short bursts help liberate energy, but chronic stress can actually encourage fat storage. Once your body decides to tap into its reserves, the action moves inside the fat cell. Here, enzymes like hormone-sensitive lipase get to work, slicing triglycerides into their building blocks, glycerol and free fatty acids. These free fatty acids slip into your bloodstream, hitching a ride on carrier proteins like albumin, and journey toward tissues hungry for energy, like your muscles, heart, and liver. The next chapter unfolds inside the muscle cell's mitochondria, tiny, specialized power plants where fat is finally burned. The process starts with beta oxidation, where fatty acids are chopped into smaller pieces called acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA feeds into the Krebs cycle, a complex chemical circuit that produces high-energy molecules like NADH and FADH2. These molecules then power the electron transport chain, a series of reactions that ultimately generate ATP, the universal energy currency of your cells. All of this fat burning depends on oxygen. Every breath you take during a brisk walk or intense workout provides the oxygen necessary for these reactions. Without oxygen, fat burning slows dramatically, and your body shifts to less efficient fuel sources. So where does the fat actually go? Here's the surprising answer. Most of it leaves your body as carbon dioxide, exhaled with every breath. About 84% of fat breakdown products are released through your lungs. The remaining 16% becomes water, eliminated through urine, sweat, and other fluids. Fat doesn't magically vanish. It's converted into energy, carbon dioxide, and water. Fundamental molecules your body has always known how to handle. Exercise accelerates this entire process. During movement, especially aerobic activity, your muscles pull in more fatty acids for fuel. Low-intensity, steady-state cardio burns a higher percentage of fat for energy, while high-intensity training incinerates more calories overall, including fat, and boosts your metabolism for hours after you've stopped. Strength training builds muscle, and muscle tissue burns more calories at rest, creating a body that's a more efficient, fat-burning machine. But exercise alone isn't enough. Nutrition is the master switch. If you consistently eat more calories than you burn, fat loss stalls no matter how hard you train. Eating whole foods rich in protein and fiber helps control hunger and stabilize insulin levels. Limiting processed sugars and refined carbohydrates keeps your body in fat-burning mode, including healthy fats, like those from nuts, seeds, and olive oil, can actually support hormone function and satiety, making it easier to maintain a calorie deficit. Some areas of the body seem resistant to fat loss. The belly, hips, and thighs often hold on tight. This isn't just bad luck, it's biology. Fat cells in these stubborn zones have more alpha-2 adrenergic receptors, which slow down fat release, and fewer beta receptors, which speed it up. Persistence and patience are key. With time and consistent effort, even these fat cells will eventually open up. But burning fat isn't just a physical process. It's deeply connected to your mind and lifestyle. Chronic stress and poor sleep can sabotage your progress by disrupting hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which regulate hunger and fullness. Managing stress through mindfulness, deep breathing, or even a simple walk outdoors can help keep cortisol in check and your fat-burning pathways open. Prioritizing sleep gives your body the recovery time it needs to regulate appetite and metabolism. Long-term fat loss isn't about quick fixes or extreme diets. It's about integrating healthy habits into your daily life. Regular movement, enjoyable activities, nutrient-dense foods, and realistic goals form the foundation. Tracking progress through measurements, photos, or performance achievements, not just the scale, can help keep you motivated. Ultimately, fat loss is not magic. It's biology, an elegant dance of hormones, enzymes, and chemical reactions. When you understand the science, you realize that your body is designed to survive, and burning fat is simply tapping into the energy you've stored for the future. The journey may be slower than you'd like, but it's reliable and sustainable. With smart nutrition, consistent movement, and a bit of patience, your body will gradually release its reserves and transform in the process. This isn't just about looking different. It's about reclaiming energy, health, and strength. Every breath, every step, every mindful choice is a testament to your body's remarkable ability to adapt and thrive. So keep moving, keep breathing, and trust the science inside you. Your body knows exactly what to do.